This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy.
Here we live between big city and small town, but we don't do anything halfway. We play in a community that's safe for families while providing our kids big city opportunities. We work in a place proud of its rural history that's already writing its future in science and technology. This is a place where we love our neighbors and where a small town is more like a big family. Sioux Center, live life in the middle of everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to welcome you to the men's meeting. The Ottawa Rays and take on Dordt. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for a prayer offered by Justin Edward, followed by our next speaker.
Our Father in heaven, we thank you for sport, and we thank you for health and for strength, for the ability to compete. Father, thank you for bringing us here today, and we pray that you may be with both of these students, that you may keep them safe from injury, that you may bless the competition. Father, we pray that all may be done to your honor and glory. Father, we pray that all that is done here may be done in the hope of Christ and this finished work for us. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection, connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Furniture Mart. Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, window treatments at your local Furniture Mart, family owned and located downtown Sioux Center.
Dordt University, the Great Plains Athletic Conference, and the NAIA have formed a partnership to promote character in athletics. The NAIA wants its athletes, coaches, officials, and fans to be role models for sportsmanship and fair play in the big leagues. Now, let's meet the grades. Number 1, Kevin Davidson. Number 4, Andrew Salinas. Number 7, Kadeem Morris. Number 8, Kamar Isaac. Number 10, Katie Kirby. Number 12, Grant Haley. Number 14, Trayvon Johnson. Number 16, Akil Williams. Number 19, James Lewis. Number 20, Isaac Roland Davis. Number 25, and 14. Those are based on Alyssa Lesson. Now for your defenders. Number 1, Brady King. Number 2, Boris Lee. Number 3, Diego Santiago. Number 4, David Taliza. Number 5, Ryan Dale. Number 6, David Wilson. Number 7, Nick Bowe. Number 8, Rob Yates. Number 9, Sam Washington. Number 10, Lucas Vendrone. Number 11, Henry Middleton. Number 12, Luke Nelson. Number 13, Levi Miller. Number 14, Bennett Conley. Number 15, Ali Morel. Number 18, Dylan Coyne. Number 19, Logan Finley. Number 20, Brady Fox. Number 22, Andre Spencer. Number 23, Aaron Goodman. The defenders are coached by Chad Hansen. Our next player is Jeremy Visitor and Ron Logan.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Hello fans of Defender Sports, hope you're enjoying the game whether you're a friend or family member of a player or coach or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice and it shows. But going into each and every game, there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University and sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy. And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
The Dordt Defender volleyball team in action this afternoon, taking on the Ottawa Braves, and the Dordt Defenders out to a 1-0 lead in the match, 12-7 in set number 2. As we get into our play-by-play, and just wrapped up basketball in Jamestown, and so able to jump into this one. The Dordt Defenders winning set 1 after leading by 5, I believe. Scored 4 points in a row. And they ended up winning it, I believe, 25-21 ended up being the final in men's volleyball in set number 1. Set number 2 underway. Dordt leading 13-7. So 13-7 the score. Down the line, dug by Fergan, comes over to Van Groningen. Unable to put it away was Koyman. Set goes outside, and putting it down for the for the Braves is Williams. Williams with that kill. And now serving will be Andrew Salinas. So Salinas with service controlled, gets it over to Van Groningen. Van Groningen to Andres Guzman, and Guzman puts it down. So Guzman puts it away, and the Dordt lead is 14-8. 14-8 our score. Dordt with serve, and the serve by Van Groningen is short and into the net. Point Ottawa. And the Ottawa Braves with serve. Taken by Guzman to Van Groningen. Left side Kaliza, and the Dordt defenders move Kaliza out to the outside that time, and he comes through with the kill for Caleb Kaliza. That is his 5th kill today against a couple errors, and the Dordt lead is 15-9 in set number 2. Jump serve on the way, Guzman. Guzman controlled by Ottawa, and we've got a back row attack, a double contact called on the Braves. Ron Romine signaling double contact. And the Dordt defenders with a 16-9 lead. Dordt, this is an important match for the defenders simply because right now they are a game behind Jamestown in the loss column, and they would like dearly to keep pace with them and play them in an early March contest, basically for the conference championship, or at least a share of it. Ottawa with service. Comes back right side, Kaliza. Kaliza with the kill. Caleb Kaliza, another kill, and Kaliza putting together another fine week as he was attacker of the week last week and had a strong performance against Morningside. Rob Piekaj with serve. Overpass, and Brady Frost unable to put it down, caught the tape. Here comes Ottawa, and Ottawa unable to get a clean attack off of it. And the Ottawa Braves, that was Williams. Williams hit it into the net. Dordt leads 18-10, so Dordt closing in on a 2-0 lead in this best-of-5 match. Serve is shanked, and Rob Piekaj with the ace serve. Rob Piekaj with the ace serve. Point defenders. Dordt leads 19-10. Now, Ottawa was scheduled to play Jamestown last night, and I looked this morning for the outcome of that, and it was moved to March. So I don't know if that happened a while ago and the schedule that I was looking at was simply incorrect, or if they have moved that contest to March. That was postponed earlier. Dordt leading 19-11 after Piekaj serves into the net. Ottawa with service, and it's a floater down the line, and it goes wide and out of bounds. 20-11, Dordt by 9. 20-11, Dordt leading by 9. Kaliza with service. And Caleb Kaliza, right-handed serve, controlled. Here comes Ottawa. Braves attacking right side and tooling it off the block for the kill is Grant Uni. Uni with the kill. And Uni with his 3rd kill. And the Dordt lead is 20-12. 20-12 defenders. One set, one handily at the end. 4-point run. They're in control most of it, though. Ottawa attacking off high hands and a kill from the right side. Mascourt pickup. So pickup with the kill off of the block. And the Ottawa Braves with service. And Uni serve taken by Guzman to Van Groningen to Nelson, and Nelson goes up unblocked. Nelson shooting fish in a barrel that time as he knocks it down. And the defenders lead 21-13. Can't leave the net unblocked, and Nelson puts it away, makes them pay. Brady Frost with service. Frost serve controlled by Johnson. Trevin Johnson attacking from the outside, dug by Piekaj. Gets under it. Van Groningen, right side Piekaj, or to Kaliza. Kaliza with a kill. It's 22 to 13. 22-13 defenders. Brady Frost serving. So the defenders, Frost serve, and it goes over the net, not out of bounds. Point defenders. Dordt leads 23-13. 23-13 defenders by 10. Frost with serve. And Brady Frost will line it up and send it over. Frost serve taken by Williams. Ottawa attacking right side, and down the line for the kill is Pickup. And the Dordt lead is 23-13. We had a antenna. We had the ball hitting the antenna. Took a little while for the officials to recognize the call from the line judge. So Dordt leading 24-13. And now Dordt's Brady Frost will serve, and now we have a conference at the official stand. 24-13 our score. And the R1, Ron Romine, making sure he got clarity on the call. And he feels that he did. And so the Dordt defenders will now serve with Brady Frost doing the honors. So Brady Frost serving. And Frost serve into the net. Point, Ottawa. And serving for the Jimmies now will be Jimmy Flores. Well, I said the Jimmies. I'm still trying to shift gears from that Jamestown-Dordt basketball doubleheader moments ago completed. Jimmy Flores for Ottawa serving down the line, controlled by Guzman. Roll shot by Kaliza. Here comes Ottawa attacking outside, and a block put up. And it goes out of bounds, last touched by the defenders. Point, Ottawa. And the Braves have a 24-15 lead. Deficit. 24-15. Ottawa trailing. And serving again will be Flores. Down the line, controlled. Guzman gets the return pass, unable to put it away. Dordt reloads. Comes back to Guzman. Quick attack, unable to put it down. Now down the line, and another kill for Ottawa. Well, this Ottawa team not going down without a fight. 24-16 the score. Dordt leading. And now serving will be Flores again. And Flores served down the line, taken by Guzman to Van Groningen. Back to Guzman, and Guzman puts it away and finishes it off for set number 2 victory, 25-16. 25-16 the score. Dordt takes a 2-0 lead in the best of 5 match. We'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 2 minutes.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry-out, or delivery.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And today's broadcast sponsored by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Long time ago, 10 and 12 o'clock, they earned a pair of victories over Mayville State and I think it was York. No, Peru State, I think. It's all a blur at this point. Basketball, we broadcast remotely. Dordt versus Jamestown. The Dordt women getting a shorthanded win over the Jamestown Jimmies, 82-78. Men follow that up with a 10-point win, 88-78. Showed a lot of resiliency this week, did the Defender men, after a heartbreaking loss on Wednesday to Northwestern. Bounce back with a win and secure third place in the conference, one game behind Morningside and Jamestown, who tied for the conference championship. Tipped down the line, and here we are wrapping things up at the DeWitt Gym with Dordt winning sets 1 and 2, 25-21 and 25-16. The Defenders getting a kill moments ago from Andres Guzman. Guzman with 7 kills, no errors, 13 total attacks, a .536 kill efficiency. That'll win you some matches. Caleb Kalisa, a .312 kill efficiency today as well. As a team, Dordt 375 at the net, Ottawa 175. Dort's blocking, they have 4 points off of blocks, while Ottawa has 2. Dordt attacking. Koyman off of the block, unable to put it away though. Here comes Ottawa, and squarely into the net is Caden Kirby, and the Dordt lead is 2-1. 2-1 our score, and Rob Piekaj with service. Rob today 2 digs and an ace. Ottawa keeping it in play, Williams. Williams, roll shot, controlled by Van Groningen. Second contact, Nelson. And Luke Nelson is going to be called for being in the net. Point, Ottawa. So the Braves with serve. And Williams will serve. Ottawa, coached by Melissa Blessington. She coaches the women's team at Ottawa as well. Frost over the block, saved by Ottawa. Williams with a kill. Akil Williams with the kill. He's got 6. And the Defenders trail 3-2. So Ottawa, these two teams met back in the GPAC semifinals last March. And Dordt took a 2-0 lead, and then Ottawa came back to win the next 3. Dordt looking for a reversal of fortune there. And Caleb Kalisa with service. And Kalisa to line it up and send it over. Kalisa, short serve, controlled, outside, power tip, and that's going to be a prolonged contact on Grant Uni attacking from the outside. And Uni, he actually had good placement of it. He was out in front. That's usually what I look for is the ball out in front of the shoulder. And it looked like he had it there, but it looked like he just got it to rest on the hand a little too long. Overpass, Dordt with a chance. Van Groningen outside Frost. Frost tools it off the block for the kill. Brady Frost with the kill. Dordt leads 5-3. This Ottawa team, an unlikely one-win season thus far. I anticipated them to be a team that would be challenging Dordt for the second spot in the conference standings, and hoping that Dordt can make a step forward and make up some ground on Jamestown. That's a kill off of Piekos, trying to get squared up and dig it up, but it goes out of play, and Akil Williams with the kill. And down the line it goes, and it goes out of play. And the Dordt defenders with a 6-4 lead. And serving is Brady Frost. Frost controlled. Here comes Ottawa. Ottawa. Outside it goes Uni. Pickup, that is. Pickup unable to put it away. Covered there by Piekos. Van Groningen back outside to Guzman, and Guzman blocked at the net. It's 6-5. So the Ottawa Braves, Grant Uni serving. And Uni serve controlled. Dordt attacking right side, and that is out of bounds by Kaliza. And we're back to tied at 6-6. 6-6 our score. Grant Uni serving. And Uni will line it up and send it over. Uni serve taken by Guzman. Quick attack, Nelson. Nelson with the swing, and it glances off of the net. Van Groningen there trying to size up if it was going to be in or out, and the ball off of the net. Just a little bit of a carom. Messes with the flight of the ball, and it ends up glancing off of Van Groningen to the floor, and that'll go as an unlikely kill. Serve taken by Guzman, gets it to Van Groningen, and the quick attack not there that time, and Dordt trails 8-6. 8-6 our score. So Dordt won set 1, 25-21. Scored 5 of the last 6 points in that one. And now serving is Uni again. Uni serve taken by Guzman, and it's pushed down by Pickup. And it's 9-6. 9-6 our score. So Ottawa taking the lead here in set number 3. And the defenders going to have to bounce back. Some things not going their way here in set number 3. To Van Groningen outside Kaliza. Kaliza with a tap. Ottawa has a pretty good block set up, and Williams hits it wide and out of bounds. Point defenders, Dordt trails 9-7. 9-7 our score. So 9-7, Dordt trailing by 2. Serving for the defenders will be Diego Santiago. And Diego will line it up. And his serve. An overpass now by Ottawa. Comes back to Guzman. Guzman with the attack. No touch at the net. Point Ottawa. It's 10-7. 10-7. So 10-7 our score. The defenders leading, trailing Ottawa now 10-8 on the serve into the net by Jimmy Flores. So Flores hits it into the net. Point defenders. Dordt trailing 10-8. Serving will be Van Groningen. So Dordt 3 attackers in the front row. And the quick attack to the middle to Williams, and Williams puts it away. Akil Williams with another kill, and he's been a tough matchup for the defenders here this afternoon. Williams so far 10 kills, 2 errors, 17 total attacks. Ottawa leading 11-8, but trailing in the match 2-0. Williams an imposing block as well. Dordt puts a block up, but unable to close it. Kaliza and Koyman unable to get it closed, and Ottawa has a 4-point lead, 12-8. And the Dordt defenders are going to use a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Family, farm, business, community. People's Bank, where values matter.
Twelve to 8. Dordt trailing by 4. Set number 3, leading in the match 2-0. And Ottawa with serve. Dordt attacking right side. Guzman with the kill. Andres Guzman with a kill. Andres now with 8 kills. He shares team honors with Caleb Kaliza. So Kaliza and Guzman both with 8. Now Ottawa attacking outside Williams, and Williams with a kill. And Dordt's got to survive this with Williams in the front row and then trying to make up some ground. So got to play side-out volleyball here. Kevin Davidson serving for Ottawa. 13-9 the score. Ottawa, a 212 kill efficiency. Frost to Van Groningen, right side Kaliza, and Kaliza cross court for the kill. Kaliza with the kill. Kevin Davidson unable to get squared up on that one to dig it up. Rob Piekaj with service. And Rob serve controlled by Ottawa and Uni. Williams with the tip, and the diving save by Rob Piekaj. Unable to get the pancake save up though. And Williams plays the tip that time and gets the kill. 14-10. Williams pretty crafty. 12 kills so far, leading all players. His serve taken by Guzman to Van Groningen. Right side Kaliza. Kaliza dug back over by Davidson inadvertently. Now they dig up and over and out of bounds. And the Ottawa Braves leading 14-11, trailing in the match 2-0. And Caleb Kaliza will now serve, and Dordt with, on the other side of the net, Akil Williams, the leading attacker for Ottawa in the back row. Now let's see if Dordt can make up some ground. Serve catches the tape and rolls over, and Akil Williams unable to get to it. Point defenders, it's 14-12. After Williams tonight, it's Kirby and Uni with 3 kills apiece along with pickup. Kaliza serving, trying to get Dordt back to within a point. Low hard serve, here comes Williams off of the block, and Andres Guzman unable to chase after it. And Williams from behind the spike line, and Williams having the kind of night where they're going to set him whenever they can. Caden Kirby serving. So Kirby to line it up. And Kirby's serve taken by Guzman to Van Groningen. Van Groningen with a kill. So Van Groningen with the kill. Brady Frost is serving. And Brady Frost with the jump serve controlled. Here comes Ottawa. Through the block and a kill. The block a little late in arriving on McCourt pickup, that is. And Ottawa leading 16-13 with pickup serving. And if you're Ottawa, all you're trying to do is get through this rotation, maintain the lead, and then you got your big gun in the front row again. Van Groningen outside. Guzman mistimed it, sends it over. And from the right side for the kill is pickup. 17-13, Dordt down 4. And Grant Uni with service, and Dordt will use another timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute. (17-13). Ottawa with the lead in set number 3. Dordt with the lead in the match, though, 2-0. Van Groningen tries to push it down. It's controlled by Ottawa. Braves attacking, pushed over the net. Here comes Dordt. Van Groningen back to Nelson. Nelson unable to put it down. Set by Kirby, pushed over the net, free ball. Dordt trying to get back to within 3. Van Groningen to Nelson, blocked at the net, covered by Piekash. Now Kaliza, both teams out of system. Ottawa off high hands, taken by Guzman, back to Van Groningen. Now Nelson, Nelson with a kill. Nelson records the kill. It's 17-14. Defenders leading in the match, but trailing in the set. 17-14. Serving will be Santiago. And Santiago's serve controlled by Williams. Ottawa attacking outside, dug by Kaliza on the cover. Outside Guzman. Guzman with a swing, and Guzman with the kill. So Dordt whittles another point off of the lead at 17-15. Santiago with service. Dordt trying to rally here, trailing by 4 earlier, now down 2. Santiago serving. And Santiago's topspin serve controlled. The Braves. Here's Williams, power tip. Controlled by the defenders. Pushed over the net by Guzman. Taken by Ottawa. And the setter for Ottawa, Caden Kirby, gets up and just gets that quick attack to Williams, and Williams puts it down. Williams contacting that well above the net, putting it straight down. And now Ottawa with Flores serving. And Williams is in the front row for the Braves. Back set, right side Kaliza, tools it over the block. Here comes Ottawa. Bump set outside. Dordt puts the block up. Ottawa attacking Williams, unable to put it away. Van Groningen outside Guzman. Guzman cross court kill. Dordt back to within 2 at 18-16. So 18-16 the score. Van Groningen serving. And Van Groningen with the floater, controlled. Ottawa will send it outside Williams, blocked at the net. Now an overpass, and Guzman puts it away. Guzman puts it away on that ball. That was a 50-50 ball right above the net. The setter for Ottawa went up after it, Grant Uni, and Guzman punches it down. Ottawa pushed over, controlled by the defenders. Fergan gets the pass over to Van Groningen, and Van Groningen puts up the one-handed set, and putting it away was Guzman, and the defenders have pulled even at 18-18. Timeout on the floor, charged to Ottawa. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute. Ball for the defenders. Van Groningen right side, Kalisa with the kill. Dordt getting Ottawa out of system, and the defenders have now taken the lead at 19-18. 19-18 our score. Serving, Van Groningen down the line. Here comes Ottawa. They'll go right side, and a double contact called on the setter for Ottawa, Caden Kirby. Kirby, the set error, and the Dordt defenders now leading by 2, 20-18. Set goes outside Williams, the block put up. Dordt had 3 bodies there. Through the block, taken by Fergan. Van Groningen. And Van Groningen sets it to Koyman. Koyman unable to put it down, though, and Ottawa back to within a point now, 20-19. 2019 defenders leading by a point. Serving for the Braves will be Salinas, that is, beg your pardon. And Salinas serve controlled. Comes back right side, Guzman, a joust at the net. Kalisa wins out on the joust after Guzman's attack was saved by Andrew Salinas, and the defenders maintain a 2-point lead. Boy, a point or two here would be huge. Let's see if Andres Guzman can keep it in play. On the serve. And just misses off of the back line, out of bounds. 21-20, defenders up by a point, leading in the match, 2-0, trying to close out the sweep. And serving for the Braves, this is Davidson, the libero, taken by Frost. To Van Groningen, back outside Brady Frost, and Frost unable to put it away. Ottawa sends it over, free ball. And Guzman tries to tip it over and tips it into the tape. And we're tied at 21 all. Hopefully that isn't a costly error for the defenders. Guzman thought he had a spot picked out and hits it into the tape. Now serving is Davidson. Davidson serve taken by Piekash to Van Groningen. Now back to Kalisa, dug by Davidson. Ottawa power tip, dug by Piekash. Frost off high hands. Williams with a bump set outside. Saved by Piekash on the pancake. Here's Frost to the back line. Here comes Ottawa outside. And a kill for the Braves. And Grant Uni And it's 22-21. Ottawa back in front by a point. Kevin Davidson serving, so the defenders trying to tie it up now at 22. They had a 2-point lead at 21-19. They've surrendered 3 in a row. Van Groningen backside Kaliza. Kaliza unable to put it down. Bump set and pushed over the net, free ball. Kaliza. No, they go to Frost instead. Pushed back over. Dordt attacking Van Groningen. Powers it back over to Frost. Frost with a kill. That's a tougher play than you realize. Van Groningen backpedaling from the middle to the right. Is able to get under it enough and push it to the outside and gave his outside attacker a chance at the kill. Would have been really easy to just flip that up and hope that the right side was there, but instead he muscled it over and got the kill. Williams hits it long and out of bounds. Williams hits it long. Dordt leading now 23-22 with service, and Rob Piekaj. Rob Piekaj served to the sideline, controlled. Ottawa back to Williams off high hands. Here's Dordt's chance. Kaliza, Van Groningen back to Frost. Tips to the sideline. Now tipped up again by the Braves on the south side. Grant Union. Dordt's there to snuff it out. Nelson and Kaliza. Nelson and Kaliza with the block, and we have a timeout on the floor with Dordt at set and match point. 24-22, Dordt up by 2. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more. The Dordt defenders with a 24-22 lead as we see if they can sweep out the Ottawa Braves this evening. Rob Piekaj with service. And Piekaj with the jump serve, controlled by the Braves. Right side, and the attack by Kirby. Hits it into the double block, and that's your match. The Dordt defenders with a 25-21, 25-16, 25-23 win as Dordt improves to 8-1 this season, 4-1 in Great Plains Athletic Conference play. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym right after this 2-minute timeout.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym, where the Dordt Defenders victorious over the Ottawa Braves, 25-21, 25-16, and 25-23. The Dordt Defenders improving to 8-1 and 4-1, the best start in program history for the Defender volleyball program, the men's program, and positioning themselves nicely as we head towards the end of February. And some key matches coming up yet for the Defenders, most notably hosting Jamestown at the beginning of March. They've also got to go on the road, and that obviously presents its own challenges. Kansas Wesleyan, Central Christian, that's one road trip. Got to go to Morningside yet again. And so a lot to be decided yet, but the Defenders, as I said, just taking care of what they can at this point and getting a 3-0 win tonight over the Ottawa Braves. The Dordt Defenders today, 38 kills, 12 errors, 90 total attacks, a .289 kill efficiency. Also had 21 digs and 6 points off of blocks. The Braves, 30 kills, 16 errors, 73 total attacks, a .192 kill efficiency. The Braves with a total of 2 points from blocks this evening. Braves had 34 digs, Dordt had 21. Individually for the Defenders, Andres Guzman and Caleb Kaliza, 12 kills apiece. Guzman, a .391 kill efficiency. Kaliza, 300. 5 for Brady Frost tonight. 4 for Luke Nelson. 4 for Lucas Van Groningen from his setter position. 7 total swings, no errors for him. Dylan Koyman today limited to 1 kill, just had 5 swings. So the Defenders relying heavily on Guzman and Kaliza tonight. Van Groningen, 29 assists, so right at his season average again. And Caleb Kaliza, 6 digs tonight. Rob Piekaj with 4. Piekaj and Kaliza each had 1 ace serve apiece. And Kaliza was in on 2 block assists. Luke Nelson was in on 4 block assists to lead the Defenders. For the Ottawa Braves, 13 kills for Akeel Williams, 5 for Pickup, 4 for Uni, 3 for Kirby, and 3 for Morris, 2 for Johnson. 13 assists from Salinas, 11 by Kirby, and 9 digs for Davidson. Kirby had 4 and Flores had 5. 25-21, 25-16, 25-23. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with hopefully Coach Chad Hansen and our final word from the DeWitt Gym for a busy Saturday right after this 2-minute timeout.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym, and just toggling through the results from the Dordt athletic competitions today. Started off bright and early this morning at 10 o'clock with the Dordt softball team defeating Mayville State 8-0, and then beating Peru State 9-2. So the Defenders softball team now 6-2 this season. Their next action, they'll host another classic next weekend, and they'll play another 4 contests. Baseball team lost to Southwestern 9-8 in a walk-off, and then defeated Central Christian by a final of 9-2. As the baseball team dropped their first game of the season with that loss to Southwestern. I believe they are now, I'm losing track of things. They're 6-1. Yep, because they bounced back with a win over Central Christian. So that's baseball and softball taken care of. Cheer and dance held an invite today. I don't have the final results of that tabulated simply because we've been busy with a few other things. Dordt basketball played today, and the women were 82-78 winners over the Jamestown Jimmies, and the Defenders did it without their two leading scorers, as Carly Gustafson and Bailey Beckman electing to hold them out just because of the wear and tear on the seniors. The season has taken on their 4th year, and need fresh legs for next week, and they've had a few nagging injuries, and just trying to get on top of that. Day off would help them, and in all honesty, I believe it helped the team because the Defenders went on the road and beat a very good team without them this afternoon, 82-78. Men's game, the Dordt Defender men control their contest with Jamestown most of the second half and hang on for the win, 88-78. So the Dordt Defenders get the win today in volleyball in a match you just got done listening to. And a final score of 3-0, 25-21, 25-16, and 25-23. And we do have a player coming out of the locker room, and we'll get some cords untangled. And it is Andres Guzman who is joining me. And can you hear me, Andres?
Oh, yeah, I can.
Well, that's good. Congratulations. Nice win today. Had to work a little harder for this one today. Ottawa, deceiving record, and I would guess the team kind of felt that going in, that Ottawa's better than their match record so far this year. The way they played really didn't catch you off guard, I wouldn't think.
Oh, no, not really. Like, we knew we were going to find scrappy, tough Ottawa. Part of that because they're all new freshmen, they're hungry, so obviously, like for the record, past years they have been beating us, but this is our time. So we knew that they were hungry, we were hungry too. So we were expecting this, but yeah, it was a good turnout. So
12 kills for you today. You started well. What was open for you at the net that allowed you to get kind of a fast start and get rolling and get some confidence?
I'll say for this game, with our setter, we're setting like a higher tempo, which allows me to see more of the block. So I saw that I had a huge line all the time, and yeah, I was just like pounding the line all the time. So if it's free, just go for it.
You positioned yourself nicely now after a loss to Jamestown a few weeks ago. You go 4-0 last week at Jamestown.
Yep.
You come back with 2 more wins this week. It seems like this team is continuing to get better and simply taking care of things, and that I think that's the mark of a veteran team. What's it like to have almost everyone back from last year. Have you been able to add things and move along a little quicker?
Absolutely, yes. I feel that this year we have grown so much. Part of that being this year or last fall preseason, we did a lot of brother bonding things, and I don't know, just a lot of activities off court that allowed us to like come together as a team. And yeah, we've been in practices have been really, really hard, which I don't know are really, really beneficial for our team chemistry in our performance. So super blessed for that.
You're sophomore here, right? Second year here, but
exactly. Yeah, so I'm playing my third season here.
Okay,
but academically I'm a sophomore. So.
Okay, what studying engineering? Is that correct? Yep.
Yes,
what do you want to do when you're finished? What are you thinking?
So my plan is to do architecture after school. So I wanted to go to architecture school, and we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna be applying to architecture schools. So.
Okay. And is that going to happen now or another year from now?
2 years, actually. So I'm graduating May 2025.
So we will see you here for a little while yet.
2 more years.
We aren't getting rid of you yet, Andres.
Not yet.
Not yet. How did you end up at Dordt? Just briefly. How did you end up in Sioux Center? Well, first of all, tell the listeners and the viewers what is home for you.
Yeah, so Bogota, Colombia. Yeah, northeast of South America.
Okay.
So connected to Panama.
That's a little ways from Sioux Center, Iowa. How did you end up here?
Yeah, so I graduated from high school in 2018. In 2019, I said to myself, I'm made for like bigger things, more than volleyball, because I wanted to pursue a professional career. But I love architecture as well, so I thought, the U.S. is the perfect place to do both at a really good level, good academics, good athletics. 2019, that's when I started learning English and then study for the SAT, for the TOEFL, English proficiency tests. I started looking for schools, and then I was contacted by Chad through email, had a Zoom call, and that's just got recruited through the volleyball program.
I have a question. So how long have you spoken English as your second language?
Yeah, so 2019, 2020, 20, so 3 years, 4 years now, 3 years and a half.
You picked up English in the last 4 years?
Yeah.
Oh my, Andres, that's I mean, volleyball aside, that blows me away, because as I ask you questions, now it's in the back of my mind. I mean, your vocabulary just fine. I mean, do you ever get stumped? I'm curious.
Yeah, sometimes. Like, I think this year, like at this point in my life, I think in both languages,
Okay.
So at first, I would translate everything in my mind. Like my first year, my first 2 semesters here, I was like, translating everything in my mind, just making connections, pictures and words, But now it's just like automatic. So I think in English and then I speak in English. And sometimes I use both. So.
Oh, makes my life look pretty simple, Andres. Well, congratulations on the win.
You.
Thank you for coming up and speaking with me. Best wishes on the rest of the year.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's Andres Guzman talking about the win today. And Andres will take off, and Coach Chad Hansen will have a seat beside me and flip that around. And don't mind the apple core over there. It's been a long day. I'm sneaking it in whenever I can get it right now.
An apple a day, Mike.
Yep, something like that. Congratulations. I said to Andres, I made the comment, coming in, we knew that Ottawa probably better than their record indicates, and you're having trouble hearing me again, so I'll turn that up.
Ooh,
so you are hard of hearing compared to your players. They're better than their record indicates.
Yeah.
And Andres indicated a lot of new players, so they're kind of picking up as the season goes along. That's a dangerous type team to be playing on a Saturday afternoon then.
Yeah, very true. And previously on the schedule, they were supposed to play at Jamestown last night.
I know. Wow.
And when I talked with Melissa, their head coach, she said that there was weather issues, and their school would not allow them to travel.
Yeah.
So they had to shut that down and reschedule that date. It's always a different experience when you have to go to Jamestown and then come to Dordt. And regardless, we knew that they would be coming in wanting this opportunity. They've had some close matches and some 4-set difficult matches against teams that are nationally ranked, etc. They've got some athletes, and their coach took over in really the end of December, early January, when the previous coach had left to take a new position elsewhere. So they have been a program trying to catch up, and yet their athleticism, their capability is very much there. So it's one of those unnerving who's going to show up in the opponent's uniform on the other side of the net. And I was glad for the 3-0 win that we were able to get, and for how our guys, especially in sets 1 and 2, I think played some pretty clean volleyball.
What kind of adjustments did you have to make with a player like Akil Williams on the other side of the net, simply because from when I was able to start watching it closely when basketball got finished, I saw it, and it's like, okay, he's having one of those nights where he's angling it off of blocks, he's finding holes. What adjustments did you have to make with him, if any?
Yeah, within the match, we did not make many adjustments, but in preparing for this match, we knew what he's capable of. We've seen him before, and we in our practice gym stacked a couple of our jump boxes on top of each other. We put our assistant coach, Dylan, up there and had Dylan just hit some volleyballs at our defense and at our block from some extreme angles. And that helps us be in a better frame of mind for where Akil Williams is going to be in the rafters, the upper roof area, jumping and hitting the ball. And he scored. He got his points. He got his terminations. And I think the other part to it is how efficiently can we rotate him out of the front row. And as long as he's in the back row, he's still a very dynamic attacker in the back row, but the volume of offense that they run to him in the back row is not as high compared to what they run to him in the front row.
Well, and part of that is as well in the last run where you were able to overtake Ottawa, he was in the front row actually, but you were able to get them out of system.
Yeah.
And there are so many different ways you can attack it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to prevent them from having the possibility of getting him the ball rather than trying to block it at the net.
Yep, and I think in set 3 especially, we started out with just a little bit less efficient or crisp of passing, and we put some unnecessary attacking errors into the mix. And that just led to a lag on the scoreboard. Ottawa played a very clean, smart game. They were getting some good swings and clear looks, and I was glad through the middle of that third set that we could recover and swing it back in our direction.
Next week, you go on the road, is that right? Central Christian and Kansas Wesleyan, back-to-back Friday, Saturday?
Correct. Yep, down there. Yep, and that'll start the second half of our conference schedule.
Yeah, so you've got that, and then looming is another match with Jamestown, and then a spring break trip. First time taking a trip to the West Coast.
Correct. Yeah, West Coast, going to California, Northern California. Fans and alums and all Defender Nation, Northern California trip coming your way. We'll play March 6th up at Simpson in Redding, California, and then March 7th we'll be at Menlo in California, and then March 8th we will be at UC Merced in Merced, California. We'll have the 9th off, and then the 10th we are playing at Pacific Union in Angwin. If I said that right. So this is all from memory.
You got to be going there to get there. It will be a unique. It's unique.
Okay, you've been there?
I have been.
Okay.
We did a basketball game. It was the winter of 2019-20.
Yeah, with women's basketball?
That was men's basketball.
We
played at Angwin, and we played at UC Merced as well, so very familiar.
Yeah.
But I'll be curious your impressions of Angwin and Pacific Union, the campus.
Yeah.
It's just unique. It's every campus has its own vibe, if you will. But I'll be curious your feedback when you get back.
I'll bring a postcard back for you, Mike.
I've been there. I don't need a postcard.
Fair.
So I will
it'll be a neat trip, and for our guys, this is the first time. It's been huge, and in the planning of it and the fundraising of it, again, Defender Nation has really stepped forward. Our alums have been chiming in to help us on this trip, and several different supporters. But we are pumped. We've got some guys from California, recruits coming in, and I think it'll be a neat way for our men's program to play different competition and just be in a different geographical area over the Dordt spring break. So we're blessed for this and looking forward to it.
I'm going to put a wrap on it. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you, Mike.
That's Coach Chad Hansen, and that's going to do it for our broadcast. Once again, Dordt defeats Ottawa 3-0 today in men's volleyball. Our next broadcast, we're back on the air Wednesday night. Dordt in the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason tournament in men's and women's basketball. That'll be a 6 o'clock start time. For the entire Dordt Media Network crew, Coach Chad Hansen, it's been a day, and thank you to all of those student employees and Rich Lodewijk for making today run smoothly. Many hands go into covering everything that needs to get done, and a sincere thank you to all of them. Till Wednesday, I'm Mike Biker. Have a good evening.